What's up, Ragin Nation? My name is Alex, and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. And yesterday I posted a video how I expressed my frustration and disappointment how GI-Joe Retaliation was being postponed for 9 months just so that it can be post-converted into 3D, thus resulting in a March 29, 2013 release date. So I made this video and I was pretty upset about that. I expressed my frustration and I was a little bit irate, and also I presented a bit of an emotional response. But now I'm a little more composed, so I want to really understand the situation. Let's talk about why this is really happening, because there's only a month left before its original release date, which I believe was June 29, 2012, which was like pretty much 30 days from now. So this morning I woke up, I saw a tweet from The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and he said that we're filming some new 3D scenes to enhance the film and it's gonna kick your ass. And I was just thinking, wow, really? Are you serious? Paramount Studios is doing damage control through The Rock because The Rock is likable. He's a likable person. He's a charming individual, and they needed The Rock to just calm the fans down, because there's all this negative backlash from the fans, and they're just expressing their frustration just like I was, and it's just really unnecessary. Just reveal the truth. Okay, what is it really? Why are you guys filming new scenes? Okay, what are these new scenes really about? First of all, I don't buy it. I don't buy what The Rock said. He said that they're filming new 3D scenes, okay? What I want to know is how these scenes add to the story, because you already had a product that was ready to be presented on June 29th. Why are these new scenes being added? Let's do the math. The movie has 1 month left, and I think that they did some private test screenings, and the reason why studios do private screenings is just so that they can project or really assess their return on investment. I think it scored low. While John Chu is a fan of the original material, I still think it scored low. How can it score low? And I don't really have an answer for that, just because I've never seen the movie. I don't really know what they did wrong. But let's look at the trailers. Do the trailers make the movie look good? Hell yes it does. The movie looks extraordinary. It looks way better than the original, than the first movie, directed by Stephen Sommers, because at least you have John Chu who understands the original material. So how can it score low? Okay, if you really look at the trailer, you see that the lead role in the first movie, it's suggested that he's killed off. Duke is killed off. Channing Tatum is no longer in the movie in the beginning of the movie. It suggests that they kill him off early, and then thus the new main character will be The Rock, who plays Roadblock. So the main lead is gone. And if you look back at his track record in 2012 so far, he's got 2 positively reviewed movies. That would be Haywire and 21 Jump Street, with 21 Jump Street being a big financial success. So they're gonna kill off the successful lead role in GI-Joe Retaliation, and a lot of people thought that was odd, and they said that it was gonna suck because of that. When I do the math, I think those extra scenes are that they're adding more Channing Tatum in the movie, because why are you killing off the lead role in the first movie so early? That's like killing off Michael Biehn in Alien 3, even though he survived or was supposed to survive in Aliens. I personally believe they're filming more scenes with Channing Tatum as Duke, just so that they can get a better story. But that's just a theory, okay? It's just a theory. They're saying that they're reshooting some 3D scenes, and I'm sure they're gonna look good on 3D, but they gotta disguise it just so that they don't reveal that, because if they reveal the Channing Tatum shots, it's gonna give away a bit of the plot. Let's talk about why it's being delayed that long. 9 months is a really long time. Does it really need to take that long? The only person that needs that long to post-convert a movie is James Cameron, because he understands the technology of 3D. He practically pioneered 3D. James Cameron pays attention to detail. John Chu is not James Cameron. G.I. Joe is not Avatar 2. G.I. Joe does not need 9 months to be post-converted. So what is the real reason behind a 9-month delay? Let's get down to the real deal. This is all about a money thing. It's about box office dollars, and Paramount did so well with the Avengers, they want to recreate that box office success. But what they don't realize is that G.I. Joe is not freaking Avengers. Avengers was not only in 3D, but it was in IMAX 3D, thus making moviegoers like forcing them to pay higher ticket prices. But like I said, G.I. Joe is no Avengers, John Chu is no Joss Whedon, and even the 3D in Avengers was inconsistent. Another reason why I think this is happening is because G.I. Joe Retaliation was originally going to be released days before another big Marvel superhero movie, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man. And with such a big summer tentpole movie just happening just days after G.I. Joe, you can expect a pretty significant box office dip. So in other words, the studios don't have confidence in their own product, and that's absolutely true. You're normally supposed to figure out a release date before you start filming, just so that you're giving a time frame in how fast you're supposed to get all your work done. But this is happening as a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to the other toy movie from Universal, which is actually Battleship, and that was in neither IMAX or 3D. So Paramount Studios did the math and decided to not release G.I. Joe Retaliation in a summer full of superheroes, and also to post-convert the movie into 3D because they felt that if moviegoers are going to pay for a ticket, they might as well pay higher ticket prices. So yes, in its simplest form, it is a cash grab and it's all about money. But I'm just thinking, why out of all the months in the year, why March? Because they could actually have it ready for a winter release. You know, a lot of movies have been released on the winter holidays like Avatar, Tron Legacy, and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, to name a few. Well, let's take a look at the biggest box office draw for March 2012, and that would be The Hunger Games. And wait a minute, Hunger Games is also released in IMAX. So what Paramount Studios is trying to say that they should release their movie G.I. Joe Retaliation on the same month which The Hunger Games was released because it was so successful. This is when I have to say that studio executives are nothing but a bunch of stupid businessmen. They're just a bunch of idiots. Just because Hunger Games made a lot of money in March does not mean that G.I. Joe Retaliation is going to do the same business. G.I. Joe is not the Hunger Games, G.I. Joe is not Transformers, and G.I. Joe is not the Avengers. Stop treating it like it's supposed to be something enormous. It is a niche market type of movie, which is a campy live action cartoon sci-fi action movie, and I enjoyed it for what it was. Paramount Studios has consistently produced some pretty big franchise movies like the Transformers trilogy, Iron Man franchise, the Avengers, which have all made well over $300 million at the domestic box office, and I think they're doing this to G.I. Joe Retaliation just because they're so concerned for their own track record. So the bottom line is that, one, they're doing reshoots with Channing Tatum just because the movie did score so well at the test screenings after he was killed off so fast, and two, they don't want to compete with The Amazing Spider-Man just because superheroes seem to knock out everything out of the box office, and three, they're releasing it in March just because The Hunger Games did so well, and they think that releasing it in March will make G.I. Joe Retaliation do just as good as The Hunger Games. Four, studio executives are just plain idiots in suits with a lot of money. And there you have it. Anyways, I'm done talking about this G.I. Joe Retaliation 3D crap. I wonder if they're gonna rename the movie, but I'm pretty sure that they already ordered all the theaters to take down the posters, which is you know, a bit of a hassle, but that's what you get for making a stupid move like that. Anyways, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, and also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching the Ragin Ronin review. I'll see you next time. Peace. Invasion movie. That's what I want to see. But what made it weak is the relationships between the characters. It's about Taylor Kitsch's character, Hopper, who wants to get